All right, I give to you Exhibit A and Exhibit B. Now we're all familiar with Exhibit A, Gisele Bundchen, the Good Witch. Thank you, Disney, for telling us that there's such thing as a good witch. Now you're probably wondering who Exhibit B is. Exhibit B is an open transvestite, Valentina Sampaio, Sports Illustrated model, displaying the exact same curvature and bone structure as the alleged female Gisele Bundchen. A Dondas belt, narrow little pelvis, wide shoulders, just like Gisele. I suppose it's a coincidence. Then they tell us that Gisele had a baby. Pregnant. Tell me, how does a baby come out of a transvestite? No baby is going to come from the pelvis of this. No baby is going to come from the pelvis of Gisele. Exact same bone structure. To a T. Straight up and down torso. High navel. Wide shoulders. Sloping back forehead. Shall I go on? Let's go on. Huge wrists. Huge hands. Man face. Man feet. This will fool you if you're not careful. But you can't get past that man face. Right, Gisele? You can't get past that man face. I can't get past that man face. This is so obvious. So incredibly obvious. Same bone structure. To a T, like I said. Now this will fool you again. Original hardware perhaps down here. I don't want to know. Airbrushing. But you can get a glimpse of the Adondas belt, which is a male trait. High navel. Look at this. Just like Gisele. It's irrefutable. You can't cover the evidence. You can't bury the truth. Brazilian butt lifts, fat injections. They can do all this. Facial feminization surgeries. It's routine. And then when we talk about it, we're gaslit. We're told we're stupid. We don't know what we're talking about. We're bullying people. Is this really bullying? Exposing the truth? They lie to us constantly. As I said, they gaslight us. And I say they? Who's they? The little trolls out there that think they know a thing or two about anatomy. It's comical to me. They're so buried into this world. They fight for their celebrities. They fight for their idols. When you expose the truth, they get triggered. The little minions come over and mock you. I'm sorry, but you can't get to me that way. 5 o'clock shadow. Double-pronged Adam's apple, as to be expected. On a male. Wide jaw. Cut, very cut. It's very cut. Zero body fat, just like Gisele. No body fat. I stated numerous times in videos that women need to maintain a high amount of body fat for health. Losing your ability to ovulate isn't a sign of health. But this creature creatures will never be able to ovulate. Period. Look at those high cheekbones. Look at that brow ridge. Who does this remind you of? Yeah, that other Victoria's Secret model, Alessandra Ambrosio. It's identical. Identical bone structure. How long are these zombies gonna bury their head and ignore the truth? I'm offering evidence. But yet they don't want to believe. They lust after this image. And that makes you a homosexual if you're lusting after a man. What did Mark say back in the day? This is the great transpocalypse. I would definitively agree with that statement. Men, grown men, are lusting after this image. Now, on that note, what I'm gonna do is offer you guys a bonus tranny and have a laugh, because I'm in a funny kind of mood today. Stick around. Well, thank you for sticking around. You got yourself a bonus tranny in the form of Mr. Pink. Mr. Pink has a dink, perhaps, displaying extremely wide shoulders, male muscle development, Adonis belt, serpent tattoo. I would say that this is the most obvious transvestite I have personally ever seen. I often wonder if it has the original hardware. In fact, I don't want to know the answer to that. The truth will make me vomit